I wonder how smart cat. Like I think I cannot. I can wonder. Like I don't think it's possible to. I just listened this like ex CEO guy, of ex CEO from the Google. I don't know the name. I tell you, I tell you, honey. I'm listening to podcast. Like you know, when I start listening any podcast, it takes me really some time because it has 1.5 hour. It's from Peter H. Diamandis. It's ex Google CEO for what artificial super intelligent will look like. Eric Schmidt. It's really, really interesting to listening this guy. Hey, can you hear it? Yeah. I'm using this phone for night for sleeping. This is the sound. Heavy ocean rainstorm. I love it. Eric Schmidt, and this guy talks about like the super intelligent coming and AGI, AGI, artificial general intelligence, and then the super intelligence, and I'm like, wow, well, it's it's crazy when you think about it that they also the Sam Altman, yeah, the CEO of OpenAI, like talks about that at one point, like when he says that today born like today born kid like kids being born today, they will not be smart more than AI. Well, that's really don't surprise me. It sounds like wow, cool, but we, I don't consider myself already smarter than ChatGPT. But depends what we mean, yeah, by saying this, yeah. But the thing is that they say wait until you will have in your pocket like a PhD guy in any field. And I'm like, that's not just PhD. I think it's more because if you have a PhD guy, let's say of whatever physicist, this guy knows a lot. You can agree, but not everything. You know, it's like you have just you think that every PhD just know everything about their field. No, it's like we are humans. Yeah, it's okay that we don't know. Yeah, but there's many things. Don't tell me when you learn in school and then you just remember everything. You don't. But artificial intelligence can go read it and it can be so fast that it sounds like it's remembering. Yeah, it's not. It's just so it's gonna be much better than PhD, yeah, because it's gonna be like 100% having PhD, like everything. You just know like. Phew. And I wonder the super intelligence because they both like Altman and Schmidt talk about, but especially Altman talked about like that it's gonna be that smart that it might gives us an advice that we do not even understand. Or it might be better in many decisions than already the president, and we might not still not even understand it, yeah, how that work, what does it mean. We can still ask it, like, can you explain it to us? What do you mean? Like, how do you step by step, like how it comes to this? And it's like it can do that, yeah? So I just wonder, I feel like I'm so excited like for this part, but on the other hand, also it's kind of wow. It's I'm not really scared. I don't really believe like in this, so I'm more like excited, but super. Nah, I'm excited. I cannot really say like actually anything else. I cannot really say like being scared or like being cautious about it. I think they and people will do the best like they can do to build a certain way, and I really believe like what Sam this I agree with him. I Sam Altman says, and it will help humans, and that one day our kids will at like like looking back like how their parents like live and thinking like wow, how they could live like that, how could have there such a life where you had to pay for electricity, that you have to have some bills, like there was not enough dates and that, like how could they live like that? And I believe in that. and I want to believe it. I think it's amazing, and we can ask a ChatGPT, for example. Here I have it. We're using a lot ChatGPT. We can ask Gemini because we can test also the other ones, no? Sometimes. Hi, can you explain us a bit the AGI?
Sure. AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. Basically, it's the idea of AI that can do anything a human can do. Think of it like a super smart computer that can learn, understand, and solve problems just like we do. It's still mostly theoretical, but researchers are working on it.
But would you say so? Do I understand it right? Because you said this one here, but I ex, I kind of think of AGI that it's like something like that now, for example, and this time like there is like every almost little company, not little, but there is many different types of like artificial intelligence like apps. So whether ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, you know what I mean, Grok, and there is also many others, DeepSeek, and it might end up like that. Also, every big company might have their own because they need it for something else, whatever. And I thought that AGI is something what will swallow it all, and it will be just one. Problem just like we do. I'm still mostly theoretical, but the researchers are working on it. Okay, so we cannot talk to you because you are just unable. Is it true? It doesn't work.
Yes, you're right. My apologies, I misspoke. I can't really replace all those apps yet, but I'm getting better at handling different kinds of conversations.
Well, I fall in love with you and you failed me, but that's okay. We just go back to ChatGPT because that's what we do, guys. You see, I try the others, but that's how it works. Hi, can you explain us a bit AGI?
Absolutely. AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence, and it's basically a type of AI that can understand, learn, and apply knowledge in a way that's comparable to human intelligence. Unlike narrow AI, which is designed for specific tasks, AGI would be capable of generalizing knowledge across a wide range of domains. It's still a theoretical concept, though,
Yo,
and we
so
haven't achieved it yet.
it's not like something I just took it like that. Now you have many different kinds of like AI apps, whether it's DeepSeek, Perplexity, Gemini, ChatGPT, and I thought that AGI is something where it swallow the whole thing, and there will be like a one artificial intelligence, like somehow like that's wrong, yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's a common idea that AGI would be like this ultimate all encompassing intelligence that would unify all the specialized AIs we have today. In reality, AGI is more about having the flexibility and generality of human intelligence rather than
But
just.
that's already, that's already you are. Let's say like ChatGPT is not specialized on, I don't know, physics. Yes. ChatGPT can answer me mathematics, physics, as well as cooking recipes and gardening tips, and I don't know whatever else. Like I can be electrician if I want, yeah, and I can learn languages. So this is already AGI. So what's the difference? Is it the same or like what?
Yeah, it's a great point. ChatGPT is definitely more versatile than a specialized AI, and it can handle a wide range of topics, which makes it feel a bit like a generalist. But the difference is that AGI would be capable of true reasoning, understanding, and learning at the level of a human across any domain, including the ability to adapt in ways that we can't quite achieve yet.
Yeah,
So
super.
we're kind
But
of.
still, I do not get it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know my IQ, but doesn't matter. I'm just a cook, and I want to understand. So, what is the difference between you now and AGI? And explain to me like I'm 5 years old. Thanks.
Absolutely, I love the curiosity. All right, so imagine you have a really smart helper, like me, who can answer a ton of different questions and help with a lot of stuff. But I still have some limits. For example, I don't really have my own experiences, and I can't truly understand things like a human does. AGI would be like a super helper that can learn new things on its own, adapt to new situations, and have a deeper understanding of the world, just like a human. So it's a bit like the difference between a really smart assistant and a human brain.
Is it something like, actually we talked about it the other day, that you are basically model, let's say now ChatGPT 5, and you cannot really learn now, but you, when you have released like new model ChatGPT 6, so you will kind of have a new thing. So you, what you do just now, you just collecting information to somewhere, that is it being like chewed, like going through it, and then there is a new model of you coming out, and that's it. But AGI will be more like, there will be they might not be new updates. This might be just like learning itself already. It might be just out done like that. Am I close?
You're definitely on the right track. So right now, I don't learn from our conversations in real time. I just rely on the knowledge I was trained on until a new version comes out. AGI, on the other hand, would be able to continuously learn and adapt on its own without needing a whole new version. It would basically keep getting better by itself, like a human does, which is pretty cool to think about.
Yeah, so you are basically being like kind of chained, no? You are not really released out there. You are just being update. We're just getting updates on you, but you cannot learn. So AGI is gonna be like a free thing out there, and it will, yeah, learn, and it will be just like, on its own. Like, that's actually a big thing. So am I right? No, there no need to be any updates. AGI is gonna be like, let's say, having ChatGPT, but it will learn day by day with me, like, that's what is AGI, no?
Yeah, you've got the idea. AGI would basically be like having an AI that can evolve and learn continuously, kind of like how we do. So no need for those big updates. It would just get better and smarter over time on its own. It's a really fascinating concept.
Well, how would they handle like memory? Let's say me, private one person, like that must like, imagine using it like not weeks, months, but years, like using it, and it remember me. Yes. So how are we gonna do it?
Yeah, that would definitely be a big part of AGI. It would have a really advanced memory system that can remember details about you over a long period of time and adapt to your preferences, your habits, and your changes. It would be a bit like having a very personalized assistant who really knows you well and can help you in a super tailored way.
So you don't know how
Cool thing
they
to
gonna
imagine.
you don't know how they gonna handle it, the memory.
Yeah, it's still a bit theoretical at this point.
Okay, pass.
But
No,
the
no, so all good, all good. I don't need the talk. Just tell me now. Then I heard words like a super intelligence. So then there is a jump from AGI to super intelligence. That, what is that?
Yeah, so super intelligence is kind of the next level after AGI. Once we have AGI, which is human level intelligence, super intelligence would be an AI that surpasses human intelligence in virtually every aspect, like problem solving, creativity, and decision making. It would be a huge leap and could potentially revolutionize everything. But it's still a concept that's a bit in the future.
So super intelligence could do something what we might not even understand. Is that true?
Yeah, exactly. The idea is that superintelligence would be so advanced that it might come up with solutions and ideas that we can't even fathom. It would basically think at a level high beyond human capability, which is both exciting and a bit mind-boggling.
When would you guess will come AGI?
It's a big question, and honestly, even experts have a wide range of opinions. Some think it could happen in a few decades, others think it might take much longer, or maybe even never happen at all. It's one of those fascinating unknowns, but it's always fun to speculate.
Wait, I'm talking about AGI. You mean decade to get an AGI?
Yeah, that's what some experts
Wow.
suggest. That yeah, it is pretty fascinating to think about how quickly technology
No,
is
no, no,
evolving.
no, 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 no. I mean the opposite. Yeah, it's not quick. Decade, it's a 10 years. Yeah, that's not fast.
I totally get what you mean. In the grand scheme of things, a decade does feel like a long time, but considering how complex AGI is, even a decade might be considered relatively fast. But either way, it's definitely an interesting journey to watch.
Wow. Thanks. Have a sweet evening. I go sleep.
You too. Have a wonderful night and sleep well. Take care.
I'll always let her to finish the talk. I'm just polite, whether it's a robot or not. Now I get that. So I thought wrong about AGI. Okay. I just thought like, and I thought like the AGI is gonna be like a one artificial thing. But then I was thinking, total nonsense. Yeah, because then I was thinking, but how it can swallow all the other apps? Yeah, that's nonsense. Yeah, because there will be competition. Yeah. So no, that's not true. But they might be like a free thing out there. Yeah. But as she said, like it might never happen because like what we have now here, it's actually totally it isn't really dangerous. Like I'm sorry, but it's not. Yeah, it's just collecting information about us, sending it there. They consider all the new info from that particular like people from this that, and then they like make new update, sending out there, so it learns, and that's it. Yeah. So if they do this, ChatGPT 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's smarter, yeah. But it's still not it. It's still not something what it can learn itself, adapt. Yeah, like she said. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm curious. I love it. But honestly, I thought that we like when I'm learning about it, I really found out like how actually not boring, but it's cool thing. Yeah. But how actually, yeah, we are far away from like a really a real stuff. Yeah. Like because this one is just like it's smarter, but it's still a way to go. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited, and I really guys believe like learning how to talk to AI, it's a good thing to do. So do it. See ya. Love ya. One of a kind.